Right, I'm still at Cosford Air Museum. This is a Hawker Siddeley Kestrel, which is the forefather to the Harrier. So this was designed by Hawker Siddeley, and as you can see, it looks like a Harrier Mark 1. It's a test aeroplane to just test the principles of vertical flight. And then next to that, I'm going to have to move back a bit. And next to that, we've got the TSR-2, which again, it was a sort of a futuristic concept aircraft. It was designed to take quite a few roles as a strike, reconnaissance, and nuclear bomb deterrent dropper. And it was designed to replace quite a few different types of aircraft, principally the Vulcan bomber, the Canberra, quite a few types, but unfortunately it was so advanced that the hours that would need on the maintenance and stuff like that, I think they were sort of saying for every hour or so it was going to fly, you need like 33 hours maintenance. It's something ridiculous like that. If you look in here, this is Britain at its best, but I think that when they were sort of designing it, costs were sort of running away with them, and they decided, they got to a point where they were like, right, we'll scrap the aircraft. There's a tyre, look, the inside of a tyre there. Look, they decided that they'd scrap the aircraft and buy F-111s. This was the Labour government, F-111s from the Americans. Now, obviously, this was far superior to an F-111, and I dare say, I reckon if they had managed to get it in production and they had managed to build it, I think it was so advanced that they'd still be flying them today. They were hoping to sort of sell them on an export drive to foreign countries all around the world, but yeah, the TSR-2. Now what we've got here, we've got a Eurofighter design. So it's the sort of the Eurofighter concept that they made again to see if they could build a Eurofighter. I believe this has got Tornado engines in it, and they basically mocked it up to test the theories of building an aircraft that could turn at a very high rate. We've also got a Jaguar that's in sort of test livery as well, and then one of my favourite aircrafts actually, Ferry Delta 2. Ferry Delta 2. This was my dad's favourite aircraft, and I've actually got a model of this that he made probably in about the 1960s, and it's silver, and it's one of the few things that I've sort of kept from my dad. And I remember as a child, we used to live near Cottesmore Air Force Base, Cottesmore Air Force Base, and we used to go there and park up in the lay-by, and you could watch the Tornadoes take off and land. I remember him telling me, oh, wouldn't it be good if you flew over the air base in a Ferry Delta 2, dropping smoke canisters and then rocketing off at high speed. I say the aircraft was designed to test the theory of the Delta wing, and a lot of the information that they got went on to be used in the Vulcan bomber, because this Ferry Delta 2 is a Delta wing, Delta wing aircraft. And a little known fact, the Greek word for Delta is that wing shape, so that's where the name comes from. That's where you get Delta from. It's the Greek letter shape. So yeah, the Ferry Delta 2. Let's have a look, see what else we've got. We've got a Dornier. Look, wing section, engine section, obviously been shot down. We've got a Jumo engine. Yeah. Then we've got a Second World War fighter, a Dalton Pool, and they at the very start of the war, they were used. German aircraft would creep up behind them, thinking that it was a Spitfire, and then they would that gun turret would turn around and blast them, which was all right. But I don't believe it had any don't think it had any forward armament. So it wasn't that good of an aircraft. But yeah, this Jaguar looks great, doesn't it, in these Royal Air Force test colours. Oh, it looks like we've got a Sopwith pup as well, First World War aircraft. That as well. I know there's been quite a few videos on going around Cosford. Obviously, everybody else's is probably a bit more professional with a bit less camera shake. But then again, you are getting my expert commentary. So there you go. Look, there's the Sopwith engine. Got a bit of a weird thing. You got a Hurricane fighter. Look there. You've got a ME 109 in the corner. A Gloucester Gladiator. Look, I think these were used in like Malta or somewhere like that. They were a bit outdated by the Second World War. They were a bit outdated as a fighter, but I'm sure like somewhere like Singapore, I think they had 3 of them with different names, and they tried to fight the Japanese. And yeah, look, we've got an ME 109. But in North African colours, and then we've got Spitfire. I know there's supposed to be, I think this is I know the thing's supposed to be in here, the Spitfire that James May made out of kit form or whatever. So that's all I'm doing. That is the experimental aircraft. We don't know what the hangar number is, but that is all the experimental aircraft. This is the Cosford experimental hangar, and that's it. All I'm doing for now on this video. Okay, cheers, bye.